Today, we'll explore the extravagant lifestyles of some of the biggest names in the NBA and the bizarre purchases they've made along the way. From personalized mansions to risky investments, these players have truly redefined what it means to live lavishly. But amidst all the glitz and glamour, one question remains. What drives these NBA players to make such outrageous purchases? Is it a desire for status, a way to express their individuality, or simply a reflection of their immense wealth? Join us as we uncover the motivations behind these fascinating acquisitions. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 5. Michael Jordan. Imagine owning a property that is so unique that you have to pay people to live in it. Well, our very own NBA legend bought a $2 million dream mansion in 1995. But this home wasn't your typical mansion. It was a unique work of art that had been highly personalized. Jordan spent millions of dollars on upgrades throughout the years, transforming his home into a shrine honoring his greatness. His famous jersey number 23 was painted on walls and furniture. Everywhere you turned, you could see Jumpman logos representing his brand. Even a vast NBA-sized basketball court bearing his name was built for him. With such a lavish residence, one might assume Jordan had found paradise. But he realized he needed to relocate when he took ownership of the Charlotte Hornets in 2010. He therefore listed his custom-built home for sale, anticipating a high asking price of $30 million. But who would be willing to spend such an outrageous sum on a mansion honoring Michael Jordan? Even Scottie Pippen, a former teammate, showed no interest. Jordan tried his best to sell the estate at auction in 2013, but received no bids. He then came up with an unusual offer to find a buyer. He included each of his signature Jordan sneakers for anyone who would buy the mansion, but even that failed to draw in buyers. The house's value dropped to $4 million by 2019. He finally decided to keep the house off the market after being unable to sell. Number 4. Steph Curry. In 2021, NFTs were all the rage, and the well-known Bored Apes were one of the hottest products available. Celebrities grabbed them up left and right, including athletes like Ben Simmons and Tom Brady, and artists like Snoop Dogg and Post Malone. So of course, Steph Curry wanted a piece of the action. Non-fungible token, or as you may call them, NFTs, are a special digital object that you can purchase and possess. In this instance, the Bored Apes were unique NFTs that came with a membership to the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Now that he was a member of this exclusive group, Steph wanted everyone to know it. So, to show that it was actually him, he took a selfie and uploaded it to the Bored Ape Discord community. To dispel any skeptics, he even made it his Twitter profile image. But here's where the story takes a turn. Crypto prices were falling, and people were suffering significant financial losses. Yes, unfortunately, the Bored Ape, Steph's NFT, went from worth $180,000 to merely $90,000. That is a huge loss. And to make matters worse, Steph had already made more NFT purchases before the crash, and all that money was lost. Number 3. Jimmy Butler. Imagine becoming so obsessed with coffee that you build an empire around it. That's precisely what NBA player Jimmy Butler did during the NBA bubble. Jimmy had a strong passion for coffee. Every day, he would consume 7 to 10 cups of coffee. He even spent over $6,000 on a high-end portable coffee maker called a La Marzocco Linea Mini to enjoy coffee wherever he went. He was so devoted to this machine that he even took it on airplanes. But Jimmy had something more ambitious in mind. He aspired to make a fortune while spreading his addiction. So within no time, he founded his own coffee shop called Big Face Coffee, because he planned to charge $100 for every cup. In the bubble, he started by serving his fellow NBA players, who quickly developed a taste for his coffee. Even analysts picked up on the buzz surrounding Big Face Coffee and how it affected Jimmy's performance. They believed he had exceptional abilities on the court because of his coffee. As the demand for his coffee grew, Jimmy extended his business to include coffee trucks and shops throughout Miami. But here's the twist. Jimmy has made his coffee exclusive. Only NBA players were allowed to join the Big Face Coffee Club, but they had to pay to be a part of it. It was like belonging to an elite caffeinated club. Jimmy had even greater aspirations and passions. He debuted a $500 limited edition coffee box with exclusive digital artwork NFT. And if that wasn't lavish enough, he even created a coffee lab that fans could buy for an astounding $100,000. Jimmy's empire got stronger with each cup of coffee. His coffee addiction had grown into a successful global business, and Big Face Coffee was in high demand everywhere. Number 2. Ben Simmons. After being selected by the 76ers in the 2016 NBA Draft, Ben Simmons moved into a modest apartment in Philadelphia. Sadly, the apartment complex had strict no big animals rules, so Ben was forced to give up his cherished enormous dog. You'd think he'd go for something smaller and more manageable, like a hamster or a goldfish. Ben, though, had a different thought. He made the outrageous decision to spend $10,000 on not one, but 2 Savannah cats. A Savannah cat? What the heck is that? It resembles a seriously hacked-up cat in every way. These were not your typical kitties. They were huge and had a rugged appearance. But Ben soon understood that his choice might have been a little dumb. These Savannah cats were hardly cuddly companions. Every time Ben attempted to pet them, they would attack him with their sharp claws. Ben's hands would frequently become bitten during feeding time. These cats were highly hostile. But this is where things took a deadly turn. Ben asked his brother to fly the cats out to see him in 2017, when he was on a road trip to California. Chaos erupted when his brother arrived at the airport and opened the cages for scanning. The Savannah cats pounced on him, scratching and mauling his neck. It was a horrific situation that necessitated the intervention of 3 airport security personnel to save his brother. Thankfully, his brother escaped with his life, but Ben was deeply disturbed. He made the painful choice to put the cats away after realizing the possible risk they posed. Ben's costly pet adventure quickly changed into an expensive lesson learned. The $10,000 he spent on the Savannah cats went down the drain, leaving him with only a story to tell. Number 1. Shaquille O'Neal. Although it is said that money cannot buy happiness, Shaquille O'Neal was able to purchase excitement and immediate fulfillment because of his wealth. Shaq immediately spent every penny of his first $1 million deal in a single day. You may be asking how on earth someone can spend $1 million in just 24 hours. Well, let me tell you that Shaq started his buying splurge at the Mercedes showroom, where he spent a stunning $150,000 on his dream vehicle. But that wasn't enough. Shaq returned and bought 2 more because his parents wanted the same luxury. And that was just the start of the spending splurge. And as if that weren't enough, Shaq went right to the jewelry shop and went on a buying spree for diamond rings, earrings, and chains. His $1 million disappeared into thin air in a single blink. However, Shaq's excessive spending didn't stop there. After moving to the Suns, Shaq needed new furniture for the apartment he had just moved into. He set out on an unmatched shopping spree with Walmart in mind. He set records by spending a staggering $70,000 on TVs, printers, laptops, towels, and anything else a new apartment might want. His credit card was shamefully rejected when he tried to pay for his expensive Walmart purchase. His bank called him, believing someone had stolen his card, but he said it was him trying to spend $70,000 at Walmart. That's insane. Anyway, there you have it. the fascinating stories of the strangest things purchased by NBA players. These players have taken extravagance to a new level. From incredible mansions to dangerous pets, these players sure know how to make some eye-popping purchases. But before we wrap up, let's leave you with one final question. What do these extravagant purchases reveal about the lives of NBA players? Is it a reflection of their immense wealth, unique passions, or perhaps a combination? Comment down below. Thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.